1st of August, 2017. And a little while ago, I guess it was a few months ago, I did a video called Pythium, Total Dissolved Solids and Goldfish. And I thought I'd follow up on that a little bit and show you something here that I've never been able to do in this sun deck we have. Now the problem with the sun deck is, well, these were always hydroponic operations. I've got a little tank of water down here that recirculates through this set of pipes here. And whenever I've tried to plant something in this, as long as it was in the early springtime or the late fall, I usually had fairly good results with it. But if it got a little warm in here, which it certainly does when the summer comes, you couldn't grow anything in here because of pythium or root rot. And the problem with root rot, where it comes from, is there's a bacteria or a parasite or something that basically attacks the roots if the plants get weak. And if you're doing a hydroponic versus an aquaponic operation, generally speaking, unless you go through some great extremes to keep everything sterile, if you get the temperatures above 80 degrees on your water, you'll get it right away, and the pythium will kill the plants. It'll just do a devastating number on them in a couple of days, and you won't be able to recover. You'll get these nasty roots, and I think I showed you that in another video. But here, this ain't happening now, because I discovered a while ago that it was on that other video that if you put goldfish in the water, there's just something magical about the goldfish where it stops the pythium cold. It kills it. I've never been able to do this before, and I guess it's an aquaponics thing now, but it's just water and goldfish, that's all it is. But look at this. Now it's too hot in here for these things to grow. They don't like this. It's about 95, it might even be 100 in here right now. I've got the airflow going through here as good as I can. I need a bigger cooler. But the point is, these beans are quite hardy. They're not putting out any beans yet, but I expect the weather to cool off here pretty soon. But they're growing. Look at that. They are growing. And they're not dying from root rot. And let me show you a close-up of this. This is what is most amazing. I have a little thermometer in here. Now look. Look at that water temperature. That's 88 degrees Fahrenheit. .88 Fahrenheit, and it hits that every single day. And look how the stuff is growing in here. There's no hint of root rot. See, look at the roots coming out. Look at that. They're all nice roots. They're all healthy. They're all doing quite well. As you can see, they're growing right up that trellis, really nice. And anyway, so there's some more roots. You can see, well, they might look a little discolored, but they're not unhealthy. They're not unhealthy. And there's the goldfish down there. You see, this is just a little tank, and there's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 I guess there's 6 in there right now. And that's all it is. And look how clean that water is. And look how clean the water is here. I don't know if you can see that. It's dark in there, but this is all because this is possible in these high temperatures because of the goldfish. I mean, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it is. Now let me show you this over here. This one here also has goldfish in its sump, but this, and you know, these plants, they shouldn't be growing at all in this, but look at the water temperature here. It's 81 degrees. It's doing a little bit better, but it's over 80 degrees. And there's no root rot here. It's just that these plants don't like it. See, look at the roots here. They're perfectly healthy. And these tomatoes, same thing. And if you pull the roots out of here, see, they're perfectly healthy. It's just that these have gone to seed because it's just too hot in here for them. But the plants themselves are healthy. Now, if you look over here, you see these tomatoes. Now, here's this sump with some goldfish in it. I don't know if you can see them back there, but there's I don't know, 10 or so goldfish. And look at these tomatoes. See, they're doing quite well, and they're growing really, really well. And I guess I'll show you this end here where I don't want to lift these up, but you can see down here, those roots are quite healthy. They got a little algae on them right there, but they're very healthy. Let's see if I can pull one up. Well, I don't want to do that. That'll tear them up. But I mean, and there's another bean that's growing. Look at that. There's a bean up there, right there. Anyway, this is closer to the cooler, so that's why it's doing a little better, I think. But you see, the point is, and look at these. There's all these tomatoes setting out fruit and stuff like that. And the water temperature is 81 degrees, and it hits that every day. And that's usually death for plants because of Pythium in a hydroponic situation. Let me show you out here. This is also aquaponics. This is hooked to the same system. But you can see everything is growing out here. See, look at the lettuce. I ought to plant more. Well, I planted some more lettuce, just a new lettuce crop in here. But you see, this is cabbage or broccoli, yeah. But look at that. And there's not a hint of disease in here. And the water temperature is 81 degrees. And it's all because of the goldfish. Now, I don't understand it, but well, you can see in here the temperature is a little better. It's just almost 90 degrees in here. But you can see how it's growing, and it's growing this well strictly because of the goldfish. Because if you tried to do this hydroponically, I think the temperatures are too high. It's above 80 degrees, and the other one you saw was 88 degrees. You just can't do that because it's too hot. You'll get hit. Pythium will kill everything. But this is healthy. This is healthy. So go figure.